But the tour guide made some questionable claims, to say the least. The first thing he said was that the people who ultimately beat the Nazis, and mind you, he's not saying the people who helped America / the world end World War II. They said the people who beat the Nazis the most was General Motors and Harley Davidson. And I guess his rationale for saying this was that, you know, they got a lot of government contracts in those days and produced quite a few vehicles and technology and weapons used in the war. But he was saying that, like, the way he was saying it was like General Motors is why the Nazis are gone. And it's like they're the primary reason. And you don't have to clean up all of this, if I remember, but it seems like you really do have to get a lot of it. Is there any that I'm missing? Are there any just like big splotches that I'm not looking at right now? I only have 14 seconds, holy fuck. Do I really need to get these little bits over here? Oh shit. Okay, that was close. Please give me my shine. I want to be done. I still have to catch Shadow Mario, which I don't remember being very hard in the hotel, because it's a closed space. Doesn't have too many places to go. And then the other thing that he said that was questionable was that... So he did this thing, he was talking about Lincoln, and he was talking about Robert E. Lee, and he was talking about how great a general Robert E. Lee was, and I was like, maybe miss me with that shit. But, and he started talking about Lincoln. And he was like, does anyone know where Lincoln was born? And a couple people, the first person to raise their hand said, Illinois, because he was a senator from Illinois, or he, from Illinois. But he was born in Kentucky, or it might be the other way around. I am myself forgetting now. But someone said the common misconception, and he said no. And then someone else said the correct answer, and he also said no. And he said some people believe that Abraham Lincoln was actually born right here in Southport, North Carolina. And everybody's face immediately was like, fucking who believes this? Who has said that, and why do they think this? And he didn't really offer much evidence, if I remember correctly. I think I'm definitely hitting him. I don't understand this shit. It looks like my water is hitting him, correct? Okay, just don't move the camera, thank you. This is pissing me the fuck off right now. I just hate how much shit in this game is hard because the game doesn't work. Or is just very annoying. Anyway, yeah, everyone was like, hard skepticism on that one, pal. I think his explanation was that, Mary Todd, or not Mary Todd, whoever Lincoln's mom was in Southport at some point the year he was born, and it's like, yeah, but you know we have record of when he was born and where, and that record exists because it happened there. And, okay, what the fuck was any of that? Where'd he even go? I hear him. Where did he go? Is he in here? Well, I'll never know, because the camera doesn't adjust. Is he in here now? No. Ugh, these boos can eat my ass. Is he just still in here? Oh, he's right over here. Thank God! Holy shit! You're so annoying. Get the fuck out of here. You too, idiot. Get out of my face. Let me get the shine. I hate boos. I'm glad they're dead. I bet the people that they were before they died were assholes. Being a ghost would kind of slap, though, now that I think about it. Like, I hate thinking about dying, obviously, and that just sounds like a bad deal altogether. I'm not a big fan of it, but if what happens is you become a ghost, like, that's baller ass. I'm all for that, because, like, I'm assuming you don't have to haunt anybody, but you could if you wanted to, and haunting people sounds fun. Plenty of people I'd love to haunt. Like, I would just haunt all the people that have made life hard. And it's not even anyone in, like, my personal life. It would just be people who make the world bad. And I would just, like, go into their houses and make weird noises and just make them... Why am I doing this when I have a rocket nozzle on my fucking back? Yeah, I would just make them question their sanity all the time. I do think that if ghosts are doing the kind of haunting that's in a lot of ghost movies and like, well, not ghost movies. Ghost movie haunting is like hardcore shit, but in like, you know, like Liv and other people that I know watch a ton of paranormal shit on YouTube and on TV, and I mean, it's basically all that's on like the Discovery Channel now is just like 5 dudes in a dark house all hearing noises and getting concerned, and then nothing happens. I don't really remember how this works. I know you have to get the chain chomps into... please just keep doing that in front of my camera. I think you need to get them into a bath or something. I don't really remember how you go about doing that. But, this is gonna land me right on the fire, I think. Okay, good. Okay, I need to get a lay of the land. This is Pianta Village, by the way. This is the last real level of the game already, which is pretty wild. Okay, cool. I love how the tree just spit me out. Yeah, this is what I need. Okay. So what do we got here? Is that the bathtub? Doesn't look like I can get in here. Oh, can I just knock them all into this pool? Okay. Seems easy enough. I forget what I was talking about. Oh, haunting people. Yeah, so if ghosts are doing the kind of haunting that they're doing on paranormal shows, then they gotta step it up, because it's really fucking lame. I mean, literally just like, you're a ghost, and what do you do to haunt people? You just are like, blah, in their house, and then they go like, oh my god, there's a ghost in here, and then nothing happens. Like, you could be, like, I don't know, what are the rules with ghosts and their, like, relation to the material world? I don't know. I guess it depends on what religion you are. Sorry, I was falling on my chair, and so I was falling forward into the mic. Please come back here. I'm very bad at this. I'm gonna see if there are any that are already closer. Yeah, let's get this guy. No, please, 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 just grab his ass. So much ass grabbing in this game. It's rated E for everyone's horny. There we go. Hell yeah. Alright, yeah, you get over here too. Or just fucking pounce on me, why don't you? Grab his ass. Let's go. It's ass grabbing time, son. You knew it was coming. There we go. Almost. And now I got this guy coming after me. Come on. Oh, shit. Oh, fucking hell. Alright, come on. Enough of this nonsense. Enough nonsense, I said. This is garbage. Come on, grab his tail. Slowly move around. Move the camera with me, and then shoot him into the water. Or don't. That's great. There you go. But yeah, like, I don't know if ghosts can, like, touch stuff, but if they can, like, move shit around and stuff. Like, throw the desk. Like, why even be... My thing with ghosts is, if ghosts are real, why are they so fucking coy about their existence? Is it because no one can know? Or are they like embarrassed that they can't do more? Is there something about ghosts that they don't want us to learn, so they need to make sure that it's never definite that they exist? I don't know. There's just a lot of unanswered questions, which is why I don't, like, actually wholeheartedly believe in ghosts, but I mean, ask me if I'm, like, open to the possibility. Why not? Literally anything is possible. At this point, I'll believe a lot of shit. Because the number of real-world insane things that I know about absolutely dwarfs the insanity of any piece of fiction that I can think of. I mean, there are certainly pieces of fiction that are quite batshit, but to me, the crazy shit in real life doesn't even need to be like a fictional level degree of crazy to be crazy, because just the fact that it is in reality is already strange enough on its own, if that makes any sense. Like, you know, yeah, our future after climate change may not be precisely what happens in Mad Max Fury Road, because there's a lot of stuff in that movie that's kind of goofy, but holy shit. And it's like an action movie with action movie logic, so, you know, not everything is exactly how it would be. This is just sad at this point. Why can't I just grab this fucking thing? Grab it. Yeah, and then I don't want to be in the fire, but I don't want to spend all of my time trying to get rid of the goop. Just go into the water, idiot. It's right there. Okay, I just gotta get him while he's down. Okay, one shot should do it, and I think this is the last one. There we go. Are we done? Yes. Lovely. So, that was pretty easy once I fucking figured it out. I hope those boys are happy now. They were quite angry before. But yeah, like, I mean, but with all that said, the kinds of things that we will be facing if we don't transform our energy away from non-renewables before 12 years from now, and we don't keep the temperature, the global average temperature of the Earth below 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels, like we are supposed to, then, you know, those things that we'll be facing will be pretty crazy and insane, and it will be hard to believe that it's real. But it doesn't need to be as crazy as something like Mad Max in order to be, like, crazier than Mad Max, because by virtue of the fact, again, that it is happening in real life, or would be happening in real life. Or at least that's what I think. Alright, so now we have another Il Piantissimo thing. Shouldn't be hard. We'll see. plenty of things that aren't hard that I am not good at, so we'll just have to see how it goes. Looks like it's going okay so far. I almost thought I died there. Yeah, none of the El Piantissimo missions are super difficult. I think this is the only other one. Unless there's one in Delfino Plaza that I'm forgetting about, which is probably the case. Okay, I'm gonna sneak around this, because I saw this guy. And I want that. And... bloop. Alright, cool. That was a quick one. I was watching that movie the other day, by the way, Mad Max Fury Road. Speaking of that movie. I was watching that for the first time in a couple of years. I saw it once or twice in theaters, and obviously it fucking blew my mind and I loved it. But I was watching it recently. What? I don't think that was right. I went into the Goopy Inferno. What the fuck? That was weird, right? That wasn't just me. Wait, I don't have a flood? Oh, is that... oh, wait, I think I remember this one. Oh, I have to get the flood? I don't know how I do this mission. Because, like, the whole place is covered in lava. And I cannot salvage this. I'm pressing every button, literally nothing I can do. Okay, well hopefully it gives me a flood this time. I don't think that is how that is supposed to be. Okay, I have Googled. There's no tomfoolery here. You just get in here without a water pack. I was fully ready to find out. So apparently what you're supposed to do is talk to this dude, and he takes you down this pit, and then you have to do all the underside shit. But apparently there is another way to do it that sounds much easier, so I'm going to do that one instead, right after I burn my ass. I was fully prepared to just, like, my ROM was fucked up, and now I can't finish the game. Like, I really wouldn't put it past this to do that, because people who knew me when I was in like first making Let's Plays back on the TimStars03 channel that has since been deleted. Gold mushroom. There you go. Okay, so alright, now I understand. So I'm supposed to use the water to make a path through this goop to get over there. Oh, I guess that works okay. Only up to a certain point, but then I can just do this. There we go. Oh, fuck. But yeah, people who have known me since I was doing LPs on the old channel know for sure that there have been plenty of times where games or equipment have just stopped working, and literally nobody can tell me why. So I guess you just clear all the goop now, right? Was that it? I didn't have to do any of that shit? Now I'm just mad.